This is a Sports Catastrophe production.
Hey there, Heather, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter, and welcome you to another Sports Catastrophe birthday boy. No, it's not a birthday boy today, it's a birthday girl. So, it's June 13th, and this woman right here is one of the most impressive sports journalists of all time. She's the anchor of ESPN Sports Bettor's Face to Face. She hosts the NBA Countdown show on ABC as part of the Sunday coverage, and she's also a play-by-play announcer during Thursday Night Football with Andy Kramer. Surprise! Her name is Hannah Storm. She is 61 years old today, June the 13th. She was born in Oak Park, Illinois, and was the daughter of a sports executive who actually was commissioner of the ABA, the Basketball Association, which was competing with the NBA. And Mike Storin actually became general manager of the Indiana Pacers, Kentucky Colonels, and Memphis Sounds in the ABA, and was president of the Hawks in the NBA. Her mother was a real estate broker. Storm would graduate from Atlanta, Georgia in high school and would go to the University of Notre Dame and graduate in 1983. Her name is, her real name is Hannah Storin, but now it was Hannah Storm because she had a stint as a disc jockey and wanted to do something like that. So she became a disc jockey and drive time sportscaster. She stayed in Houston for 4 years, doing a variety of radio and TV jobs with the Houston Rockets, and actually hosted Houston Astros post-game shows on TV. She would go to Charlotte, North Carolina to be a weekend sports anchor and then transition to CNN, becoming the first female host of CNN's Sports Tonight from 89 to 92. Think Sports Center, but CNN stuff. She actually hosted the 1990 Goodwill Games for TBS and would report to CNN from spring training for baseball, the baseball playoffs, and the Daytona 500. NBC would hire her in 92, and she became a host for the Olympics, basketball, the NFL figure skating, and baseball. She would actually become the first woman in American TV history to be the solo host of a network sports package when she was the host of NBC's Major League Baseball games when NBC had the baseball package from 1994 to 2000. Although Andrea Joyce actually preceded her on CBS, but she co-hosted everything. Hannah Storm was the main host for the NBA on NBC from 1997 to 2002. And would anchor NBC's coverage of Wimbledon, French Open, Notre Dame football, figure skating championships, NBC Sports Desk, U.S. Open golf, and college football. She was the first play-by-play announcer for the WNBA in 1997. So yeah, she was everywhere for NBC. But in October 2002, surprisingly, she moved to CBS News and was part of the early show. She would cover many major news events, including the Iraq War, Hurricane Katrina, a pair of Super Bowls, the Democratic National Convention, the presidential elections of 2004 and 2008, and the London bombings of 2005. She interviewed many newsmakers and sports icons like Tiger Woods, Peyton Manning, and others. She actually would be the host for 48 Hours, CBS's news magazine show, which is supposed to be a counter to CBS's 60 Minutes. She would be co-host of the CBS Thanksgiving Day Parade for many years. It would actually do a daily blog. But she would have a congenital defect known as port wine stain under her left eye. She left the early show in 2007, joining ABC/ESPN in 2008, anchoring Sports Center weekdays from 9 till noon and on Sunday mornings during the NFL season. She would become a tennis host by co-hosting the 2009 U.S. Open with Mike Tirico and Chris Fowler. She would co-host other events for ESPN Tennis. Anyway, so she would provide pregame coverage of many NBA finals and all that. Hannah Storm was famous a couple of times in 2015 and 2016 by breaking down when she had to announce that the deaths of Stuart Scott and John Saunders. The John Saunders one was just heartbreaking to take. You know, she was live from Rio de Janeiro for the Olympics, and then she had to break down when John Saunders died. In her personal life, she's married a sportscaster by the name of Dan Hicks, and they have 3 daughters together. So she has a port wine stained birthmark under her left eye. And it's disfiguring vascular birthmarks. But she does quite well with that industry. Notre Dame has a journalism scholarship in her alma mater under her name. And she actually was burned in 2012 when she had an accident with a propane gas grill at her home. Storm lost her eyebrows, eyelashes, and half her hair, as it seemed. But she returned to the air, co-hosting the Rose Bowl Parade on ABC while wearing a bandage on her left hand and sporting hair extensions. Fortunately, though, she's got her hair back, I think, right? Yeah, she's got her hair back, her eyebrows, and her eyelids. So she was picked up right where she left off. So Hannah Storm was just unfreaking real, and of great inspiration to female reporters everywhere. That she could do everything under the sun, and she did. She really did. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.